Before we get into today's effect, a few things I want to go over. The first thing is that I'm not doing a performance for this effect. The reason is, well, first of all, if I did the performance and the tutorial, the video would be too long. The second thing is, because the tutorial could be the performance. So if you follow along, you're actually going to see what the performance looks like, and you're also going to get the tutorial on top of it. The next thing here is that I learned this effect on two channels. The first channel is Card Mat Tutorials. I'm going to leave his videos and his channel both in the description for you to subscribe to. The second person I learned this from is Robert Ball Magician. I'm going to leave his videos and his channel both in the description. Please go and subscribe to them both. I know Robert is trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before September, so please help him out. And the last thing is the cards I am using is the Black Scorpion deck by Bicycle. I do have a deck review on these. I will link that in the description. So, in order to do this effect, you need 52 cards, no jokers, no ad cards. Let's get into the video. so, you can excuse me, so you can start off by having the cards shuffled like this. After they're set, you're going to ask for them to think of a word or a name. It really doesn't matter. Whatever they think of, you're going to ask them to deal cards face up into one pile, but have each card count for each letter. So if we go for my first name here, John, they would go John. You tell them they can either place the next card face down on top of the pile, or they can spell John one more time and then place the two cards face down. Let's say they spell John again, John. Then they place the two cards face down. You then tell them to start dealing back and forth face up cards on both piles until they have run out of cards. After they have run out of cards, you tell them to take either pile they would like and place it on top of the other pile. So what they're gonna do is this. If they would like the King of Hearts, they can pick it up and place it on top of the three. If they would like the three, they can pick that up and place it on top of the king. So it's a free and fair choice of either pile. Let's say the king on top. They're gonna turn the cards face down now, and you're gonna have them cut around 5 to 15 cards. Look at the card they cut to and remember it. Now, a couple of things you want to remember. When I actually performed this actually happened and the effect didn't work. If they cut to a face up card here, but there's a face down card on the packet they cut off, you're going to have them put back this packet and try it again, and you will actually see why. If they cut to a face down card on top of the packet, and then a face down card here, have them put it back, because obviously they can't tell what this card is, and that would be the card you place face down when you were done spelling your word or name. So I hope that makes sense. Let's say they cut here and they remember the Queen of Hearts. Now, with the rest of the cards, they're going to cut more than half and place the pile down and then the rest of the cards on top. I'm not too sure if it's gonna mess it up if there's a face up card here or here, but you can always try it out. But luckily, because of the word or the name they actually end up spelling, they shouldn't even cut to a face down card. So let me go over that one more time. They're gonna cut, to a face-up card here, but a face-down card here. And then when they cut, they should run into a face-down card, so they can take their Jack of Hearts, place that down, and then the rest of the cards in their hand, place those on top. So really, they just cut off and then bury their card more than halfway, past middle. So you're going to pick up this pile now, you're going to spread through, and you're going to tell them, let's take a look at the two cards that are face up. Take all the cards above the first face up and set them down. Put down your first card, spread through again, put these down, and then place down your next face up card. So if I go over that one more time, it's going to look like this. So let's go to those two face-up cards. So I spread through, I see the 8, so I just put those down, and then I deal down the 8. And then I say, let's go to that second card, I put these down, and then I put down the 7. Now this was the last or the second pile you put down. So the rest of the cards in your hand are gonna go on top of that pile. And then the first pile is gonna go on top. So really, you put that last pile in your hand on top of that second pile, and then the first pile right on top. And now you're gonna have them choose either card here they would like. If they want the 8, you're gonna put back the 7 face down on top and go with the 8. If they choose the 7, you're going to put the 8 face down on top and go with the 7. So either way, you're going to go with the card they named. So in this case, 7. And you're going to spell one pile, one card for each letter, this card. So the 7 of diamonds, you're going to go SEVENOFDIAMONDS. Whatever this value is, you're actually gonna deal that, in this case 7. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to put away this pile with the 7, and then you're going to carry on to the next part. Now, a few things I want to go over. The first thing is going to be the how much each card is worth. So if you have an ace, that's 1. So you don't need to worry about that. 2 through 9 are going to be the values already assigned. So a 2 is a 2, a 3 is a 3, a 4 is a 4, all the way up to a 9. If you happen to get a 10, in your head, you're going to take the two digits of 10, 1 and 0, add those together, you get 1. So you're going to stick with 1. A jack is 11, you add 1 and 1, you get 2, remember 2. A queen is 12, 1 plus 2 is 3, remember 3. And for a king, 13, 1 and 3 is 4, remember 4. So really, you're not going to deal cards higher than the number 9, because if you actually look at those 10 through king, each number actually comes out to a single number under 9. So you're not going to deal any number less than 9, essentially. But now you're going to do the Klondike shuffle. So all this shuffle is, you're going to take the bottom card, set it down, take the top card and put it on top. If you notice, the two cards remain in the positions they were earlier. So the bottom card is going to go on the bottom, the top card is going to go on top. And you're going to do this all the way through. So now you can see it this way. So you're going to do this with the rest of the pile until you either have one card or no cards left. So in this case, I have one card, I leave it on top, and those would be on top. And now if you did everything right, it's going to work. So they take their pile, and they're gonna count the cards they have and tell you out loud that number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. You can either have them name their card out loud or do it before you flip over the 22nd card. But we know our card was the Jack of Hearts, so we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Name your card out loud. The Jack of Hearts. Indeed, the Jack of Hearts. And that is the effect. So I hope you really enjoyed this effect. Very easy, very mind blowing. I have performed it twice, and it has gotten incredible reactions. And it's another nice card at number, you could call it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time with a new video. Bye.